The Fever president just made Sheryl Swoopes look ridiculous for spreading her anti-Caitlin Clark narrative, and it's about time someone publicly supported Caitlin. Throughout her first Wnba season, we've seen countless media figures try to downplay her greatness, going to great lengths to suggest she wasn't the top rookie in her class, or that her performances weren't truly exceptional. These misleading stories even ended up costing Caitlin a unanimous Rookie of the Year win. Sheryl Swoopes, in particular, has been vocal in her criticism, consistently taking shots at Caitlin and dismissing her talent. But now, even the Fever president has had enough of Swoopes' unfounded claims. By the end of this video, you'll see how the Fever president finally put an end to Swoopes' negative rumors. The Wnba legend Sheryl Swoopes ignited a social media frenzy recently after she claimed on the Gil's Arena podcast that several Indiana players left town because no one wanted to play alongside Clark.
It's a lot. It's a lot. So you have players that are very significant on this Indiana Fever team that are like, I don't
want to be here.
This is where I want to be.
Yeah. Now listen,
there's a lot of play more. What kind of things you've said?
I'm not in the locker room.
Okay.
I'm talking about more social media.
Okay.
When Swoopes was asked to name the players supposedly upset with Caitlin, she had no response, clearly showing she was spreading a baseless rumor. Any doubts about how those within the Indiana Fever organization feel about their star, Caitlin Clark, were put to rest when the new president of basketball operations, Kelly Krauskopf, spoke to reporters. Krauskopf directly addressed Swoopes' claims and, in doing so, made Swoopes look foolish for talking about something she had no first-hand knowledge of.
That if you are a smart basketball player and you watch the way she plays, you would want to play with her. She, much like Tyrese Halliburton, she gets you the ball in places that you didn't even know you were open because she passes to space, she finds openings and ways to free up other players.
Caitlin Clark's incredible playmaking has completely transformed her Fever teammates. Aliyah Boston is enjoying the best season of her career, earning a spot on the All-Star team and receiving the second most fan votes of any player. Together, Caitlin and Aliyah made history, becoming the first duo ever to post 20-point double-doubles in the same game, dominating the Mercury. But that's not all. Caitlin dished out 7 first-quarter assists, breaking the franchise record for most assists in a single quarter. She now holds the Fever's all-time records for both assists in a quarter and assists in a game. Kelsey Mitchell, another teammate, also made the All-Star team, and having Caitlin on the floor has made things smoother for everyone. Her teammates just need to hustle and make the right cuts, knowing Caitlin will thread them perfect passes, sometimes even dazzling bounce passes that completely confuse the defense.
Really how her and Kelsey work together and the efficiency of the offense because of the way that she plays the game. And I would think that would be a big draw. I plan on, I think it's an easy picture to paint, to free agents.
Caitlin Clark gave everything you'd expect, and even more, showcasing her unstoppable talent. This takes us back to when Sheryl Swoopes launched a smear campaign, trying to take Caitlin down. Funny enough, that also happened when she was on Gil's podcast. Maybe it's time for Swoopes to avoid that show, as it seems to bring out some of her most outrageous and far-fetched claims.
So if Kelsey Plum set that record in 4 years, well, Caitlin should have broke that record in 4 years. But because there's a COVID year, and then there's another year, you know what I mean? So she's already had an extra year to break that record. So is it truly a broken record?
Swoopes was taking shots at Caitlin over the women's all-time scoring record. But here's the twist. Caitlin didn't just break Kelsey Plum's record, she did it in less than 4 years. So, Swoopes' criticism, totally baseless. Looks like the hate was completely unnecessary.
He or she's killing them, but you have a 25-year-old playing against a 20-year-old. Like, you should be killing them. Because you've been doing it a lot longer than they have.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but I know she can come back another year.
But that's not where it ended. Swoopes went so far as to falsely claim that Caitlin was 25 years old, while she was dominating in college, when in fact, Caitlin is just 22. If you're going to throw shade, at least make it less obvious. Yet Swoopes continued to spread misinformation about Caitlin, clearly intent on pushing her own agenda.
Caitlin Clark right now probably takes about 40 shots a game.
Here we go.
I know you like that.
Hell yeah.
I said that because when she comes to the league, regardless of what team she goes to that has vets on that team, she probably ain't gonna get 40 shots a game.
Once again, Swoopes is caught spreading outright lies. At that time, Caitlin was averaging 22 shots per game, actually fewer than the shots Swoopes took during her own college career. One player Swoopes might be hinting at is Nalissa Smith. This season, Smith's minutes have dipped, leading to a decline in her overall production. She went from a career-best 15.5 points per game to just 10.6, and her rebounds and blocks have also taken a hit. It's possible she felt underutilized in Caitlin's system, which gives some credibility to Swoopes' claims. After the Fever season wrapped up, Carrington hinted at wanting to help Smith find a new opportunity following the Suns' 87-81 win that clinched the series. Carrington shared a heartfelt moment with Smith post-game, showcasing their strong connection. On social media, she expressed her admiration for Smith and suggested she might want to explore leaving Indiana, especially since Smith believes she has more to contribute. It's disappointing that Swoopes chose to undermine Caitlin. Caitlin has accomplished so much for the Fever, essentially breathing new life into the Indiana franchise. They already have as many wins this season as they did last year and are tied for the 4th most victories in the league since early July. Plus, Caitlin has made history against the Seattle Storm, setting the record for the most assists by a rookie, surpassing Wnba legend Tisha Pender with 12 games to go. Caitlin has also shattered records by dishing out 19 assists in a single game and setting the mark for the most consecutive point assist double-doubles in a rookie season. She holds the record for the most double-doubles by a rookie guard, is the first rookie to achieve a triple-double, and has claimed the title for the most three-pointers made by a rookie in a single game. Plus, she's the youngest player to record back-to-back double-doubles with points and assists. Caitlin wrapped up the regular season with an incredible 321 assists, surpassing Alyssa Thomas to become the league's assist leader. Despite some skepticism surrounding her achievements, Clark has proven that her talent is both undeniable and extraordinary. Her performance continues to mark historic milestones in her rising career, showcasing her ability to shine under pressure. Her record-breaking night followed an earlier achievement in July, when she notched 19 assists against the Dallas Wings. After averaging 24 points, 8.5 assists, and 5.2 rebounds per game in August, she earned Rookie of the Month honors for the 3rd time and was also named the Eastern Conference Player of the Month for August. With this recognition, Caitlin Clark made history as the first rookie in WNBA history to win the Player of the Month award. On September 4th, during a thrilling 93-86 victory over the Los Angeles Sparks, Clark showcased her prowess by recording 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, marking her second career triple-double. In that game, she also hit her 100th three-pointer, becoming the first rookie to achieve this milestone and the fastest player in WNBA history to do so, accomplishing it in just 34 games. Moreover, this performance marked her 3rd consecutive game with at least 20 points and 10 assists, tying Courtney Vandersloot's record from 2017 for the longest streak in WNBA history. And these achievements are just the tip of the iceberg for Caitlin. Her talent speaks for itself, especially during her rookie season. Recently, even LeBron James weighed in, dismissing Swoopes' criticisms as absurd. In an interview with Brian O'Keefe, he praised Caitlin's vision, spirit, and infectious energy, emphasizing that players want to be on her team. James confidently stated that the Fever are on the path to becoming a formidable team. Caitlin entered the WNBA with sky-high expectations, with many anticipating not just her success, but her ability to elevate the league itself. While most rookies typically spend time developing their skills from the bench, Caitlin broke that mold. She was entrusted with the monumental task of leading the Indiana Fever back into contention after a 7-year playoff drought, while also helping to propel the WNBA to new heights. Very few rookies have faced such significant responsibilities and excelled, yet Caitlin has proven herself to be a dominant force on the court, a player that others are eager to team up with.